Hello everyone, welcome to Narain Sai with MS. This is Narain and it is time for a Sunday check-in. And I do hope that this Sunday check-in not only finds you very happy and recovered from the past few weeks from this long weekend that we just had, but aside from that also having the ability to, you know, recuperate from everything, right? As for me, I would say that yes, I did end up recuperating pretty well. I'm pretty happy right now, as you can probably tell. And I'm also very excited for this week that is coming because there are lots of things that I do have planned to hopefully complete very soon in the next few weeks, and which of course includes some things that are going to happen on the medical front. It is again time for getting my uh, my medication rituximab is coming up very soon, so that is something that I definitely have to get done. And apart from that, my sister's also coming, right? Preparing, getting her shopping done for her wedding. So I'm very excited to, watch, to, meet her as well. But of course, that will happen, you know, in, a few weeks. But looking at how many things are going to happen in the month of May, and they're all pretty positive things, if I can actually use those words. I'm pretty excited that, May is coming, May is here, and that, even the weather is looking a little bit better, right? It is still a little on the warmer side, but considering that it did rain, I will say, it is a little better, right? It's a little more comfortable to actually sleep without the air conditioner on, even though, um, I do need to turn it on for a couple of hours just to make sure that the room cools down enough for me to be able to sleep very comfortably. But of course, with that said, this Sunday check-in is really just to, you know, pretty much give you the indication that I'm all ready for next week. There are lots of things planned, and definitely there have been lots of things that I have done in this past weekend that has definitely helped me recover and be more ready for everything that is to come in the coming few days. And of course, chances are that I probably will not be this happy next week. Maybe, and this is probably because I haven't had, a 3-day weekend. But, definitely once in a while getting that 3-day. I mean, if anyone asks me if I am all in for a 3-day weekend and a 4-day work week, I'm of course in full support of that. But as of now, at least I feel that having it once in a while is definitely very beneficial, right? A lot of things can happen, a lot of things do happen, and the best part of it all is to be able to fully recover, right? A lot of times we do look at at least one day in the weekend, um, you know devoted to partying, socializing, and all of that. I think I talked about this yesterday as well. But apart from that, it is also, you know, sometimes, one full day of sleep or even 1.5 full days of sleep just don't cover the lack of rest you might have had throughout the week. So that is one thing that I did want to share with you. But of course, do share your thoughts about what you feel will be different if we actually had a 4-day work week versus what we currently have. And if, say, we are working, or if whatever we are currently on, the 5 days working and 2 days off weekend, if we continue with that, how often should we actually have, a long weekend in between, right? Or if you did want to have maybe a 4-day work week, how would you want to spread it apart, right? Would you want 4 continuous days and then 3 days of weekend, or do you want something more akin to 2 days working, 1 day rest, 2 days working, and then 2 days rest? Because I can be happy with that option as well. So yes, please do share your thoughts about what you think would make our weekday weekend life a little better, and maybe make maybe even make our um, lives a little happier, because with that I can definitely get a conversation started. And of course, you can always share your thoughts, your insights, your experiences as to what makes a week much more productive, much more fruitful, and of course a much happier time to experience. Of course, with that said, I do hope your weekend went well. This is Naren Sai with MS. I am Naren, and here's me wishing you a good night, sweet dreams, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.